As the sun peeks over the horizon, one can't help but wonder about the life of a shelter dog. A new day dawns, and with it the shelter stirs into a gentle hum of activity. A chorus of yawns, stretches, and soft paw pads padding across the cold concrete floor echoes through the space. In this shared space, each dog, with its own tale of resilience, wakes to the familiar sound of the shelter staff. The clinking of food bowls, the soft whispers of good mornings, the scent of kibble all signal the start of a new day. It's a routine that brings a sense of comfort and predictability amidst their otherwise uncertain lives. Yet even in the midst of this routine, there's a palpable air of anticipation. Each dog, in its own way, hopes that today might be their day, the day they find a forever home. So begins another day in the life of a shelter dog, a life filled with uncertainty, hope, and the longing for a forever home. Morning routines are a significant part of a shelter dog's life. It's the structure and predictability that bring comfort and a sense of security to these furry friends. After all, who doesn't appreciate a little routine in their life? As the first light of the day peeks through the windows, our canine companions stir from their slumber. The day begins with a thorough cleaning session. Just like we humans love to start our day feeling fresh, dogs too appreciate a good sprucing up. Shelter staff and volunteers ensure every dog is groomed, their kennels cleaned, and their water bowls filled. It's all about maintaining a healthy and clean environment for these lovable creatures to thrive in. Next on the agenda is the most awaited part of the morning, breakfast time. Nutritious and well-balanced meals are prepared for each dog, tailored to their age, size, and health requirements. The clatter of bowls being filled echoes through the shelter, a telltale sign that it's time to eat. The dogs wag their tails in anticipation, their eyes sparkling with excitement. Eating a hearty breakfast not only nourishes them physically, but it also gives them the energy they need for the day ahead. Post-breakfast, it's time for the morning exercise. Dogs are full of energy, and they need an outlet to let off some steam. Exercise is crucial for their physical health, mental stimulation, and overall well-being. A good run around the yard, a game of fetch, or even a brisk walk can make all the difference in their day. These routines might seem simple, but they play a fundamental role in a shelter dog's life. They provide a sense of normalcy, a dash of excitement, and a whole lot of love and care. It's these routines that help them stay healthy, happy, and ready to greet each new day with optimism and enthusiasm. As the morning hustle and bustle settles down, our shelter dog gets ready for the most exciting part of the day, the visitors. The sound of footsteps approaching sends a wave of excitement through the shelter. Each padded footfall reverberates through the corridors, setting tails wagging and ears perking up. This is visitors' time, a moment of hope and anticipation that fills the air with a palpable sense of possibility. Every visitor who walks through the shelter's doors could be the one who will look beyond the kennel doors and see not just a dog, but a companion, a confidant, a best friend. The dogs know this. They feel it in their bones, in the wag of their tails, in the hopeful gleam in their eyes. They put their best paw forward, hoping to catch the eye of someone who will see past their circumstances and into their hearts. They wag their tails, they flash their endearing smiles, and they look with hopeful eyes, each one silently pleading, "Pick me, take me home." But visitors' time is also a time of heartbreak. Not every dog will catch the eye of a visitor, not every wagging tail will find a home, not every hopeful eye will meet a matching gaze of love and acceptance. For those dogs, the disappointment is as real as the cold, hard floor of their kennels. Not being chosen doesn't mean they're not worthy. It doesn't mean they're not good enough. It simply means their person hasn't walked through those shelter doors yet. Their time will come. Until then, they wait. They hope. They dream of the day when they will no longer be a shelter dog, but a beloved pet. Visitors' time is a roller coaster of emotions. It's the hope of a new beginning, the disappointment of being overlooked, the joy of a potential connection, and the heartbreak of another day gone by. As the day winds down, our shelter dog returns to his kennel, his hopes of finding a forever home unmet for another day. But his spirit remains unbroken, his tail still wags, his eyes still gleam with hope, because tomorrow is another day, and with it comes the promise of another visitor's time. Afternoon in the shelter is a time for adventure and exploration. As we roll into the afternoon, the energy within the shelter is palpable. The dogs, having had their morning routines and visitors' time, are now ready to embrace the second half of the day. It's a time filled with activities that not only keep them active, but also mentally engaged. One of the most anticipated activities is the group playtime. This is when dogs are let out to a secure open area where they can run, play, and interact with each other. It's a joyous sight to see them bounding around, their tails wagging in delight. This playtime is crucial, as it allows them to burn off energy, improve their physical health, and learn important social skills. In addition to group play, there are also individual activities tailored to each dog's needs and temperament. For instance, the more energetic dogs might be taken on longer walks or given toys that require a bit of problem solving, keeping both their bodies and minds active. The more relaxed dogs, on the other hand, might enjoy a leisurely stroll or some quiet time with a chew toy. Training sessions are also part of the afternoon schedule. These are not just about teaching the dogs tricks or commands. More importantly, they're about building trust and forming a bond between the dogs and the shelter staff. Through positive reinforcement, the dogs learn that good behavior leads to rewards, which helps them adapt to potential future homes. But it's not all about physical activity and training. There's also time for some TLC, tender loving care. This might involve a gentle brushing session, a belly rub, or simply some quiet time spent cuddling with a shelter staff member. These moments of affection are crucial for the dog's emotional well-being, helping them feel loved and secure. As the afternoon wanes into evening, the pace begins to slow. The dogs start to wind down, their energy spent from the day's activities. It's been a day of adventure, of discovery, and of bonding. As the sun begins to set, it's time for our shelter dog to wind down for the evening. As dusk falls, the shelter settles into a quiet routine. The hustle and bustle of the day gives way to a more serene atmosphere. The staff, committed as ever, begin their evening tasks. This is a time of nourishing, cleansing, and preparing our four-legged friends for a restful night. Feeding time is always a highlight. Every dog, regardless of their breed, size, or age, has a meal tailored to their specific nutritional needs. High-quality dog food, often supplemented with vitamins and minerals, is served with care. The dogs wag their tails in anticipation, their eyes gleaming with excitement. It's more than just a meal, it's an assurance of care, a promise of sustenance. Once dinner is done, cleaning begins. The kennels are swept and mopped, any mess promptly dealt with. Fresh water bowls are filled, ensuring hydration is available throughout the night. The dogs are groomed, their fur brushed to a shine, teeth checked, and ears cleaned. This meticulous routine is an essential part of maintaining their health and well-being. Bedtime is a special moment. Each dog is given a comfortable, clean bed to rest. Soft blankets are provided for warmth, toys for comfort. Some dogs may need a little more coaxing, a gentle pat on the head or a soothing word. Each one is bid goodnight with the hope that tomorrow might be the day they find their forever home. In the quiet of the evening, the staff takes a moment to reflect. Each dog has a story, a past that led them here, but it's the future that holds promise. The possibility of a loving home, a caring family, a life filled with joy and companionship. The shelter isn't just a stopover, it's a beacon of hope, a place of second chances. Another day ends for our shelter dog, filled with moments of hope, joy, and longing. As the night descends, we look forward to a new day, another chance to change a life, one dog at a time. Our day with a shelter dog has come to an end, but their story is far from over. We've seen firsthand how a day unfolds in the life of a shelter dog. From the break of dawn, through the routines, the visitors, the adventures, and the quiet reflections of the evening. We've witnessed the emotional journey these dogs undergo each day. It's a journey filled with hope and anticipation, with moments of joy and moments of loneliness. These dogs, full of love and resilience, are waiting for a place they can call home. They're waiting for someone to share their life with, to create memories with. They're waiting for you. Adoption is more than just providing a shelter dog with a home. It's about understanding their journey, acknowledging their resilience, and embracing their love. It's about becoming a part of their story. Remember, adopting a shelter dog doesn't just change their life, it could very well change yours too.